Hey guys, out here in front of the Federal Courthouse in Las Vegas. Yesterday I was denied entrance or entry to the courthouse because of my ID. I've used this ID to visit the political prisoners. I've used this ID to come to this courthouse and file some paperwork with the clerk. Before I went in yesterday, one of the officers said, hey, heads up, they're not going to allow you in because of who you are. I didn't understand what that meant, but I was like, whatever. I kept walking. I go in, I show them this ID. They denied me. They said that they can deny me because it's not a real ID. I asked them where in the laws, or where does it give them that authority? Where are they getting their authority from? They couldn't answer. They didn't want to answer. So I've been talking to some legal professionals here in Nevada and in California who suggested that I come back, get the names, and write down the laws or ordinance or codes that they try to throw at me. So I'm going to go in here. I want to document it. I want to get their information. I'm not here to start any trouble. I do intend to go and file with the Supreme Court of the United States. But first I have to get the proper information so I can go in and take further action. I want to get this recorded and documented just so I can have more proof. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to put the phone in my pocket. I'm going to go in, ask them if they can please bring back that marshal that came out yesterday. So you guys should be able to see right there. What's up, bro? I didn't see you here. I'm about to go inside, man. I'm live right now. I'm live right now.
I'm on Laz Ecenarro, so...
You're live right now?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting.
Okay. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna ask him some info that I needed yesterday. Hello. Yes, can I get that marshal that was here yesterday?
Well, get the marshal's PQ.
Thank you.
He's the gentleman that had paperwork with the Secretary of State.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Mr. Martinez?
Yes, sir. I'm Mr. Martinez.
I think pretty much. Do you have a regular ID today or no?
No. What's that?
You're probably not coming in then.
That's fine. I just want to find out under what authority they're working under. Yes. Yes.
Where are you folks headed? Where are you folks headed?
I can't...
Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. You can take your phones, but they have to be shut off when you go on the floor.
Okay.
As long as you're not going to the 7th floor. These are all on the 3rd. Okay, but I don't see a judge's name. That's your lawyer, but I don't. Do you know the judge's name? No.
No. My brother is for her
Okay, you can bring your phones as long as they're shut off. How you doing today?
There you go. One at a time.
Hey, Bobby. It's okay. What's up? All right. I just need photo identification. Leave the balls here. Take your stuff. They're probably going to tell you Title 41.
Title 41.
Say it over there. Mr. Martinez.
Yo.
Is that who you're looking for?
Yeah. I just need to get the names of the marshals and other people who are denying me entrance to a public facility.
Why?
I'm just trying to figure out the name just so I can go to the Supreme Court of the United States. I'm trying to file paperwork. That's all my intent is. That's all I'm here
Except for the
for.
marshals, of course, we have no...
Right. And yeah, exactly. They don't have authority over this either. They're not allowed to impede on my...
I may agree with you, disagree with you on, but that's not...
Right. We can disagree, but the supreme law of the land says I do have access to this building. It's not your building. It's our
I
building.
gotta tell you though, I really would like you to wait outside.
No, that's okay. I'll wait right here.
No, actually you can't.
Okay.
You can't because you haven't come through security and we can't let
I can go through security.
So Title 41 says you have to have a proper ID.
I can go through security if you want to make sure I'm not
You're
armed.
coming through security, you don't have an ID.
Yeah.
So that's what you can look at this all you want. You wait right behind the glass.
Okay. I'll wait right here.
Okay, I'm sorry. How you doing, sir? See you, Michael. That's all. Have a good day.
So here we have it. We have first and second class citizens. If you do not have the proper ID, then they'll deny you entry. I do have an ID that is honored in the state of Nevada, and I have used it for different reasons. So I want to challenge their jurisdiction. They claim that I don't have those rights because I don't have an ID. But bottom line, I'm still a human being. I still have rights. They have privileges. We give them authority. They don't give us authority. They can't tell us what proper information we can and cannot have. This is apple still. It's honored by the state of Nevada. Has the seal, the number, and signed by the Secretary of State. So here we have it. If you have an ID, you walk in. You're obeying. You've complied with their rules. You have the ID that they want you to have. I am free. I don't want a contract. Again, I have rights. They have privileges. They refuse to understand that. They think they have the higher authority, which they obviously don't.
Then just push the ball up on the belt, sir, please. All right.
You can come on this side of the church if you like. Thank you.
So they obviously know who I am. They already have my information. So if it's a security reason, they already have my name. They knew who I was when I walked in. So they know who I am. This is the reason why they're denying me entrance is because I do not want to comply with the contracting law, which requires us to obtain an identification that's authorized by them. I don't want to. I don't want none of that. All I simply want to do is just go to the clerk's office after I get the information from these fellas here. Right here. Okay. Look, guys, all I need is the name and the authority that they're operating under. That's all I need. That's all I need. Is okay, okay. And he just gave his partner the heads up that he's recording. So just heads up, don't hurt him. This is, guys, I'm here on my own behalf. I'm not here to go to the court hearing that they're having upstairs. I want to get to the clerk's office and obtain some information there, and the information is open to the public. And they cannot create first and second class citizens just because they disagree with the identification that I have. It's open to the public. We allowed them to be here. We have rights. Remember that, guys. We have rights. They have privileges. Their authority comes from the consent of the governed. My only purpose is to go behind this little area here and go to the clerk's office. I need certain information. There's information that I need, and they're depriving me of that and infringing on that. So all I want is their name, the badge number, and under what authority they're operating under. So they obviously know who I am. Again, guys, they know that as soon as I walked in, they said Mr. Martinez. So they can't say it's a security issue. They have my name, they have all my ID information that I had, my last contract that I had with the state. So what is this truly about? That's what you have to ask yourself. I mean, I don't know how hard this is. All I need is the name, information. If they want to allow me in, I'll go in and I can put this behind me. But this is so stupid. I don't understand what this is about. Well, I understand what it's about. I know it's about me not complying, me going against the current, me going against the system, which I will always stand for. I will always stand on my convictions. I will not comply just because they want to deny me a right. Now my battery is pretty low, so we'll see how long this lasts.
Hey, sir,
What's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
All I wanted to do, man, is just get some information, brother.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. So how can I help
This
you?
is the ID I've always used. It's honored in all 50 states. I've showed this to officers even in Texas and California. This is the ID. These are the witnesses. This is the language appropriate to the state of Nevada. I was notarized. I sent it into Carson City. They sent it back with an apostille. The number, if you look on the process.
I'm gonna help you.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
want to do two things first.
Go ahead.
I want you to stop recording.
Okay.
So please stop recording.
It's off. It's off. It ran out of batteries.
All right.
Go ahead.
Set it down for me. You can't record in this premises. So
Oh, okay. Then I'll keep my property on me. How
that's
about
fine.
that?
Put it inside a pocket where it's not visible.
Okay.
Right.
I don't have anywhere else it will fit. It sticks out quite a bit.
Stick it in your pocket. There we go. Okay. So, what is it you need? Have you tried to get access and they said you couldn't have access?
Right. And I'm trying to figure out under what authority, because I'm trying to do go to the Supreme Court under Rule 20 and file certain paperwork. But first, I need the names of the marshals and under what authority. Those are the only things I'm here for.
Okay, well, if you need information from the marshals, I can't help you with that. All right, you can request to speak to one of them.
I did.
You did? Okay, what did he tell you?
He walked back. He didn't want to talk. Okay.
So who told you that this ID was on?
You, the fellas, yesterday. I spoke to a supervisor from the marshals yesterday, so I was just trying to get a hold of him and see if he can help me out.
Okay. Okay, so you don't have any other form of ID? You don't have a state driver's license?
No.
Passport?
Right.
Any of the things that are required for entry into a federal?
No. I mean, this is what I've been using as my identification. I refuse to contract. El Racino says my right to contract is unlimited, and I don't have to contract with the state. So this is what I'm using as ID.
So what is your exact business in the courthouse?
I want to go to the clerk's office and find out some information that I would like to keep private, but that's what I'm here for, and that's the business I want. I mean, once I get access, I don't know why I would be limited to certain areas of the courts.
Well, anything that's open to the public is
Yeah.
fine. The general rule of thumb is for conducting business.
Right, exactly, and that's what I'm here for.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that this is not going to be a valid form of ID to gain interest into a federal.
Yeah, and I've already been told that, and that's all I'm trying to figure out is the name of the marshals and under what authority. They can't. Who's giving them these rules? They can't just. We don't live in the king's time where they can just write a rule and proclamation and there it's rules. They have to abide by us, we the people. We give them consent. Their power drives through consent of the government.
Yeah, I'm aware. So, as a rule, to enter almost any federal building or federal courthouse, you must possess valid form of identity.
And that's what I've been trying to challenge. I want to get information so I can go and challenge this in the Supreme Court of the United States. But without that information, I can't move forward. So I need the information, I need the names. How can I go in front of a judge and say I have a dispute and he's going to say, well, who's the guys that told you this? I don't know. He needs the names. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm hearing.
So what I would suggest is that you find some information on the Real ID Act. Are you familiar with the Real ID Act?
Yes, I'm aware of that. And it's unconstitutional.
Okay, but and that's your opinion. You're entitled to that. Absolutely. But that's what governs the access into federal buildings.
Okay. I thought the Constitution was the supreme law of the land and governs any law. Any law referring to the Constitution is null and void, and the individuals may ignore that law. And that's what I'm here doing. I'm trying to ignore the law and do what's my right as an individual, as a person.
I got you. So I understand what you're saying, but I can't make it any clearer. The rules and regulations of this particular facility require that you have a valid form of identification to gain access.
Okay, so can I just get the names of the people?
If you don't have a valid form of ID, then you can't have access.
Cool. Can I get the code or the rule or who's enforcing these?
Yeah, the Real ID Act.
And who's the marshals that are denying you?
But I don't know. I don't have that information.
So you're denying me entry, right?
You've been denied access by the court to see its laws.
Okay, I need a physical person. You guys are asking me for identification, and I'm asking you for identification.
I didn't ask you for ID, but I said is you have to have it to gain access.
Yeah, so there it is. I have an ID, but I need the information so I can go on about this. I'm trying my best to go through the legal channels, and here I am. I'm being stuck. I'm being stopped. What is it? I need the information of the person who's denying me entry. Well, if it's a marshal, please bring the marshal out here so I can speak to him. Because this is just out of line. You guys are acting like tyrants. This is how tyrants act. And look what happened to the last tyrants. Look to the last tyrants. Things didn't go so good, right? Because people don't want to take this crap. We want to just get access to what's ours. This is not yours, it's ours.
Yeah, it's ours. Mine included. Yeah, it's ours.
Yeah, but once you put that uniform on, you serve us now, right?
That's correct. Yeah. But we all have rules we have to live by. In order to gain access to the building, we have to have proper ID. And that is governed by the Real ID Act.
And did you raise your right hand to sworn up to the Constitution? You did? Okay, so you have a duty to ignore that law and rule in my favor, help me out.
Yeah, that's not the position that I'm in.
No, so you're admitting you're a tyrant.
That's not the position that I'm in.
You're in a tyrannical position.
What I'm telling you is that to gain access to a federal facility, not all of them, but most level 3s and 4s, that you have to have a valid form of identification. If you just get a valid form of ID, you're more than welcome to
I don't want to. I opt out. Every individual has the right to contract and not to contract. I don't want to contract. This is my ID. This is what I'm using. And it's been used before to get in. I've gained access in here before. One of the security guards said it's not because of who I'm here for, it's because of who I am. I didn't know what that meant until I walked in and everybody knows my name. So everybody knows who I am. This is obviously not a security.
I don't know who you are.
Well, they do. The ones who are denying me do. So they're denying me access to a building that I have all rights to. And they claim it's a security purpose, but they already have my first and my last name. If I was to do something here, they would know who I am anyway. So this is just because I'm not complying with the rules of the law that the tyrant signed in, and I'm doing this my own way. So all I'm asking is for the names of the individuals. That's all I want, and I will leave. I will leave.
Okay, stand by for me.
Okay.
Don't videotape.
Okay.
I know it's audio recording.
Yeah.
Don't video.
You got it.
Okay, thanks.
Oh shit. You're standing there, dude. You're quick.
I'm everywhere.
You're like that butler from Mr. Deeds.
I know, I'm everywhere.
Yeah, quick.
I'm maybe all good. I'm everywhere.
figure out, dude. I just want the names of the guys who are denying me. I'm trying to go to the Supreme Court of the United States, and they said you need this information before we can move forward. I'm trying to get the information. Who are you trying to get it? Just the marshal who is denying me access. Because it was the marshal who said, well, we don't accept that. I talked to some legal professional, and they said you go back down there and get the information, so then when we go to the Supreme Court, and we'll rule on this. And it'll be pretty much the first cases that we're doing right now. It's me and a couple other guys in California that are doing this. So I'm trying to move forward with it and join them, but I can't because the information that I need is being withheld. I'm not here to start in trouble. Specifically, that you had that issue? Yeah, I talked to you yesterday. I'm not. I told you, I have family in law enforcement, and I'm not here trying to start trouble. It's the law that you guys are forcing that I have a problem with. That's all I'm here for. Yeah. And I'm not armed. I'm not armed at all. All right? Excuse me? What do you carry? I carry an HK-45. Not now. No. I just raised it. You're smart. No.
You gave good judgment.
Okay, appreciate that. Okay. So, again, the only information that I can give you is that it's a requirement into the courthouse that you have a proper form of identification. Now, the Real ID Act, if you go and research the Real ID Act, it gives you a long list of what is an approved form of identification to gain access. I understand. I want to challenge you. I understand that. But you're not going to be allowed into the building. You're going to have to find other recourse to challenge that. Really? No, the information is there.
But I need the face and the name, because if I go in front of the judge is going to ask me, okay, who denied you? Why did they deny you, and under what authority? I can just say, well, some guy in a DHS outfit and a marshal's badge. He's going to be like, that's not clear enough. We need a name. And then if I come back, what if they say, oh, that never happened, he's lying. I'm trying to document it now so I can go and challenge it in the court. That's all I'm trying to do.
So I can tell you, my name is Commander Nielsen. And that you're being denied access because you don't have a proper form of identification. If you get a proper form of identification, you're in the courthouse.
Okay. So, all right, I think that's it. So I will, and you're going under their authority, right?
Marshal's over the law.
The law.
Federal law. Correct.
All right. Cool. All right. If I need any more information, I'll try to call. Do you have a card that I can get?
I do not have a card.
Does anyone else have a card?
So that was one.
I just need a card. I need a card from somebody before I go. All I need.
Don't have a card.
Well, can I get one of the security guards?
Yeah, you can have our dispatch number. You can get a hold of anybody.
See, what's going to happen is I'm going to go to the court. They're going to ask me who denied it. I know, but you're saying under their authority, right?
No, under the Real ID Act of 2005, without a proper form of identification, you are being denied access into the facility.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, we give you the 877 number, which is the number to our dispatch.
Okay. I'm ready for it.
Remember that by the top of my head.
1-877-437-4111.
I'll do that 540.
What does Article 4, Section 4 of the United States Constitution say?
877-437-4111.
You know Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution?
I'm not going to recite the Constitution.
No. That's not allowed.
No?
Big smile. 7411.
741.
Almost. All right, guys.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
And I'll call that number in case anything changes.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So I was denied access in the court building because of my ID. I did get the information that I needed. I will call that number. I'm going to try to move forward with the Supreme Court of the United States, and we'll go from there. I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right, so another update on Josh. They have driven him down the street, around the corner, and they are parked him in the car over here, I think. So we're going to see what's going on.
We're going to witness.
They may believe they have nothing to hold him on and are letting him go, but we will have to see.
So we will make sure they don't beat him up.
You want to see what the kind of presence they have for one guy that's being peaceful? One cop car, two cop cars, three cop cars, four that we can see. And what are they doing back in that fourth one?
It's like more behind.
And we can't see if there's more down the alleyway.
Well, I don't see any police lines, so we can go across the street, right?
It's quite interesting, isn't it?
Of course they are.
We're believing they're going to release him right here after harassing him, but we'll see. It actually, he is in the third vehicle right there.
Right. This has to stop. Seriously.
What is this building? Why did they move right here?
Away from the crowd, maybe?
Greg's over there. He's going to give him hell. No fear for that one. Could you hold mine for a second while I get a cigarette out?
I can. Do you want me to point it? Which way is it pointing?
Pointing at the cop car. Pointing at Josh. Dang kid.
Is that Josh there?
In the third car.
He's in the car now.
Is he? Are you sure? Because I think I can see him in the front seat of that third car.
He's right there, isn't he?
Looks like he's in the third car.
Yeah.
So they think that they can move down here to do something?
Yes.
So they're not right in front of all of us, so we've come down here.
We'll follow them wherever they go. We're walking.
What's Greg doing? Is he talking to Josh in the fourth car?
Josh is in the fourth car.
Yeah, that does look like Josh.
In the front seat? In the front seat? Okay.
I'm not really sure why they would just drive him down the street.
To hide him.
I mean, to get closer. I mean, I could go across the street, I guess. Greg's over there.
You want to go across?
I don't want to. I don't want to not have to be able to go back in court.
So we should probably stay back.
If it gets interesting, I'll go over there.
Yeah.
So it is confirmed that Josh is in the fourth car, the front seat of the fourth car. Hi, Minnesota.
Let me zoom back out. Let me put your freckle on your nose.
Hello, we thank you for standing with us.
And the previous movie of Metro
Amy?
Ashley.
Ashley. And
Andrea Parker.
Andrea Parker.
I'm Eric Parker's wife.
Eric Parker's wife.
And I appreciate you coming down.
Absolutely. Thank you for your support.
And Jeremy from Minnesota, 3%, says hello.
Hello, Jeremy.
Say hello.
Process.
See, Jeremy, that's what you need, a producer. Videos.
So this all started with Josh trying to go into the courthouse with his paperwork that's certified by the state of Nevada. I have actually witnessed him use it to go visit with prisoners in the federal
I fought 3 tours in the Gulf.
in the federal detention center. So I'm not sure why they were having a problem here. I guess he live streamed that, so you can find that on his page.
My job is not an excuse.
Not sure. They literally drove him around the corner, and then we're all stopped and waiting to see what's going to happen. Something's happening, so I'm gonna.
My job. Still the Constitution.
Oh, they're taking him.
They're taking it somewhere.
They're taking him somewhere. Taking him.
See? Here's Josh in this car.
Okay. Smile, you're on camera, bitches.
Just do my job. They work in Nuremberg trials. Constitution.
Discuss us all, right? Less people better? Population control?
They took him down the street now. Guess we're gonna come down and see if they just go down to the next block and stop.
Josh, find out where he's at. Okay?
See you guys. See you.
Bye.
Send me thing on Facebook. I need to do that.
Ridiculous.
Send me thing on Facebook.
Okay.
I need to do that.
They're still down at the end of the street. That he's being joined by the other police car.
Is he? They're parking him?
They're not parked. They're just driving down the street. Here's Homeland Security helping out.
Those guys live here.
They're still down the street. I'm going to stand here until I can't see them no more. Okay, so what's going on is Josh Martinez tried to get into the courthouse. He went inside and talked to someone about getting in with his paperwork because he doesn't have an ID. His paperwork is recognized by the state of Idaho. He has been in to visit, or the state of Nevada, sorry, and he has been in to visit the prisoners with that. So I'm not sure what was going on with the state house, but he got a phone number to call to check it out. He comes back outside, and Metro starts harassing him. Then they start asking him his date of birth, and he refuses it to them. So they arrested him. They arrested him with probably 20 officers, some HS, some Metro, 4 or 5 cop cars. Like, we're still with 4 of them. The 5th was probably when we get any information.
Good afternoon, Patriots. How you doing? I just found out that Joshua Martinez got arrested. I was not around. I was in my vehicle trying to get into Lars Larson, which he had me for 2 hours waiting on hold while he said that he was going to have me on. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is actually Joshua Martinez getting arrested. From my understanding and why he got arrested was because he went into that courthouse and stated that he wanted the name of the officer. Now I went to myself because we have the Department of Homeland Security and then we have Metro. Metro is a sheriff's department here in Clark County. Matter of fact, I was not aware that I'm in Clark County. Probably one of the most corrupt counties you can think about, next to Carson in Nevada. So Clark County is the stomping ground of Harry Reid, Rory Reid, Beringer, his son-in-law, and Neil Crones. So this is a stomping ground. I was not even aware of this. So the corruption from the sheriffs just does not baffle me on how they're covering up each other. So this should not be a surprise to us. Department of Homeland Security is definitely taking care of us, and the staff inside is actually pretty good and pretty decent. So there's two types of uniforms. The gentleman's over there to the left right there are in black, which is the Department of Homeland Security. Those guys have been amazing, so I can't talk anything negative about them. They've been extremely helpful with us. Now, the Sheriff's Department, this is actually the first time we encountered them, and I didn't know that this is a Clark County. So for those that was bringing this to my attention, I apologize that I wasn't able to reply or respond as rapid as what was happening because I was not around. I was probably about 500 yards away. Now that I know we're trying to get a hold of his dad. We got a hold of his dad. We're trying to find out where the sheriffs are taking them. They have not provided any information to me as I went over there and approached them with regards to Joshua Martinez's arrest. So hopefully we'll get some information. And once this information comes through, once John Lamb comes from the 7th floor, hopefully he will be able to provide additional details. This is what hopefully John Lamb will be able to provide for everyone out there. So any further details that we will get from Joshua or Joshua's dad, we'll pass it along to you. So again, this is Clark County.
Arrested for what?
Yeah, he was arrested for going inside, live streaming, asking for the police officer that kept them from from protest, exercising his First Amendments. This is a while back, and they're holding a grudge against him. So I was not aware about this grudge, nor was I aware of Clark County. So anything that happens in this county, do not be surprised. Thank God for the Department of Homeland Security that can probably be our witness if the sheriffs come down here from Clark County. Harry Reid stomping ground, Rory Reid stomping ground. So this is a cesspool of what Donald Trump talks about, draining the swamp. This is a swamp, and Carl City is the other swamp within Nevada that needs to be drained completely. And I'm talking about the Sheriff's Department, to the DA department, to basically your local politician. This is corrupt at its finest. So do not be surprised at the level of corruption that's happening in Clark County. It's no secret. Tomorrow I will elaborate on the amount of corruption that's happening, and hopefully we can send a video for Donald Trump to see. So my thoughts and prayers are now with Joshua Martinez and with the guys upstairs in the 7th floor. So hopefully John Lamb will come and be able to report on Joshua Martinez, and also at the same time report what's happening inside that courtroom. So God bless everyone, and if anybody has any questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability right now.
When did they arrest him?
They arrested him today, probably about an hour ago, so that's as much as I know.
Arrested for what? I believe they asked him for his birthday.
For his birthday. He has a card different than the driver's license, but the courthouse does not want to accept that. And then at the same time, he was asking for the name of the officer that did not want to accept that as an ID. So I was not around for to expand on what Martinez says or what the officer said. But I will go back because apparently this was live streamed and the live stream's out there, so I can go back now and look at it myself also.
Lori Kramer asks, can I put this on my YouTube? It's Lori from Oklahoma.
Absolutely. My videos, Joshua videos, you are more than free to put them out on YouTube and circulate them as far as possible.
When do we find out if our stolen child are alive? Mila Hillman, born 3/8/10.
Hopefully, probably within the hour, maybe 2 at most. And then I'll guarantee you that John Lamb will go live on this story.
Are you staying for the whole trial?
I will be going back and forth for this trial. I might even probably participate in Portland.
That's about it for questions.
So anyways, thank you to Patriots out there, and God bless you, and God bless Joshua Martinez and our Patriots upstairs.